podcast.
We're live. Jesus
Hey, everybody.
Kyle.
Welcome to Murder Hobo Inc. Tonight is Thursday. It is CRED night. Is everyone doing okay there? Okay. That is Cthulhu Rises, Everyone Dies. We are streaming not on the horrid Twitch place, but rather on YouTube, a place that from the beginning was always better than Twitch. Just straight up all the way. It's the original, the OG, not the innovator. Because sometimes you want to go to get that place with the cheesesteaks, and you're like, no, I don't want the innovator. I want cheese whiz on my cheesesteak. That's what I'm saying, guys. I don't need provolone. I don't need any of that crap. Give me the cheese whiz. It's been a while. I'm tired.
It's been a while.
I forgot. It's been a while since I first saw you when the
Oh my God! Will you just get on with it, Kyle?
But you guys are about to start a big fight, and I thought you want time to, like plan or, just delay the inevitable when I kill all of you.
No, and that's not happening.
Fine. All right. Guys, you can follow us on not Twitch. Follow us on Twitter, take a look at our YouTube archives, or follow us on the YouTube and, get the live stream on the YouTube. If you want to buy some awesome, cool merch from us, like the only CRED. I'll be honest, I wear this thing every day. I told my mother-in-law.
Fact, you've got that.
Oh yeah.
I love it. Thank you.
Told my mother-in-law I hate zip-up hoodies and I never wear them. They're stupid. And then I wear this every single day, mostly to appease her. But I mean, everyone on the backside knows who I am. Yeah.
I love the facet, and you know what? I'm really happy with the way.
Hey, Carol, can I get on with the speech?
No.
Get on the thing so I can,
I'm freaking kidding. Get on with it.
Get on with it. Get on with it. Get on with it. Okay, I'm done now. I'm totally done. This is actually where the killer rabbit lives. No one recognizes this?
Yes, I did. I knew exactly that's where Get On With It.
You're full of shit, Carol, because it's nothing like that cavern. Anyway, you can buy that at the Threadless or Threadbare. It's one of those two places.
Threadless.
If you want to listen to these podcasts, not look at our brilliant faces, or find out, all the visual jokes, this one's for Heidi out there, then you can go to Podbean and download our podcast there. But again, you'll miss all the visual jokes that we love so much. If you want to play in some D&D, guys, it can be hard to find D&D sometimes. You can also hit us up on Twitter or at imhoboinc@gmail.com. Ask for, hey, I'm a new person and I'd like to get into one of those open spots I hear about. We don't have any of those this week, but next week we will have an open one-shot for you to play, especially those forever GMs out there. We secretly love you. It's not weird or anything. It's just a few candles, like 20 or 30 of them, and we just have them in a ring, and it's just your picture. And it's not weird. It's not weird. It's very tasteful. But we'd like to see you on the one-shots. After that, we'd like to thank our sponsors, Pirate Dog Dice, for when you roll terribly like shit, like these people around me, except for Bran, whose dice are magical and love to tell a story.
Oh, sure.
That, or he just has them weighted that way. I'm not sure, honestly.
That was all D&D Beyond.
All D&D Beyond.
It was D&D Beyond, yeah.
Yep.
It's all their fault for this, really.
Further proof that the computers are listening in on us and are doing terrible things behind the scene. I would have had you die sooner, honestly, but whatever.
Dick.
But we can't always trust D&D Beyond. So get your Pirate Dog dice. You can hit them up on Twitter, and you can get Dog Poop dice. They're personally my favorite dice of all the world. I mean, yeah, sure, a D6, but when you roll, I don't have any catchphrase. So moving on to the next sponsor is Odd Fish Games and their Adventure Sense. Do you want to run through putrid sewers, or perhaps even an ancient library? Hint for some upcoming adventures in this here
Ancient
campaign.
library?
What? No.
Oh, in this campaign.
Yeah, not in this campaign. Come on, guys.
I want you to run the ancient library you made.
It is beautiful.
'Cause
and
hashtag
wonderful, and
reasons.
you can't have it.
Yeah.
Finally, they also have the Shine Project. That is where, oh my goodness, like I said, I'm having a brain fart, guys. The Shine Project is a project coming out. If you're trying to write up a story, the Shine Project is for you. It will ask you all the questions you didn't think to ask yourself. It works for DMs, but if you want the DM specific one, keep an eye out for their Kickstarter. That should be popping up anytime between now and the far-flung future where apes rule the earth. It'll actually be hidden behind a compartment on the Statue of Liberty's nose. Just ignore the screaming guy on the beach. Just walk up there, collect it, you're good to go. And they have a bunch of other projects, how to RPG with your cat, and the acid test. They have a lot of great stuff, so always keep an eye on what they're doing. They're wonderful people. That is the nicest thing I will say about anyone here. Now, let's introduce these shitbags and
Rude.
I know. What the hell is that for?
I said I was going to introduce the sponsors nice. I can't introduce the sponsors nice and then let you guys be like, oh, and these wonderful people. No. You
We
guys
are wonderful people.
only
Yeah,
in
speak
your
for yourself.
spare time.
Oh, Heidi says hello.
Yeah.
You tuned in.
That's good. Hi, Heidi. I didn't have any sort of visual joke for you that forces people to watch the YouTube show as opposed to our podcast. Anyway, to introduce ourselves, going around first, ignore the man in the dark woods. No, not that dark woods, the other dark woods. No, that's Carol. Even though the beard is shining through, she is not a man. We're talking about the man in the dark woods. He will be introduced later. DJ, yeah, sorry. Don't shut up. Don't say anything. So let's start.
He can introduce himself.
Okay, DJ, introduce yourself. Are you DJ?
Hello, I'm DJ.
Yeah.
Doesn't he have a great face?
I don't have a character to play.
You freaking liar.
Unfortunately, the new mask isn't coming in until next week, so he's just going to sit in and watch and give awesome commentary. Like, roll better, Carol. God.
And this is why I died.
Or, damn it, Ernie.
I'm trying to do something here to
Mhm.
help.
Okay. Well, Carol, since you're so eager, why don't you go first?
Hi, everyone. My name is Carol. I'm a longtime gamer, occasional GM, and commission mini painter who has not been banned on Twitch. I'm so sorry. I'm at Muses_Touch, where I stream mini painting and chit chat on Saturdays, Monday nights, and Wednesdays. The schedule's on there. Let's see, I'm part of the Between the Rolls on this fine, cast, where I'm part of the Socium Project, which we're building a world, and it's tons of fun. And of course, I can be found here, playing Anja Yeager, my half-elven, somewhat insane ranger. Question mark.
No, there's no
Somewhat.
question mark. She's
Somewhat.
insane.
There's something else that will be revealed tonight.
All right, going on to the next person, Jacob. Jacob, why don't you introduce yourself?
I'm Jacob. I'm a relative noob here, and I am playing Merrick Miss Meadow, the halfling rogue, and I think I'm the only sane one in the party.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. Well, we don't know about DJs, but DJ's bringing in. I assume they're sane. Maybe, maybe not.
Hey,
I've got some
Ernie,
interesting signals from him. I don't know what diddly squat.
Ernie, why don't you introduce your character real quick?
Technically, Ernie's sane too.
Yeah, I'm sane.
Technically.
So I'm playing Riley, the half-elf warlock, and I think the last thing I remember is I fell down a giant hole in an armory since I missed last session. So we'll see what happened after that. I'm really excited to learn.
Hey, can the tablet steal this part of his memory right now?
I mean,
He
it
has
did steal
no-
literally the session right before that one. I
Isn't
think.
it great? It's stealing
Just every
the
other session
sessions
he
you
forgets.
Actually, so it's
From-
going to steal the session you were actually there, and it will leave the last one alone when you weren't.
That's totally fine. For more power, I shall beg my patron.
It's all not fine. Things are not fine.
Erase all my
Ooh.
memory
Ooh.
to make me the most powerful being. I
What
shall do it.
happens? What happens if he starts losing sessions where he gained power?
Well, that's an interesting
Ooh,
question.
that's
Well,
an interesting question.
Ooh, that's
how
really
warlocks
interesting
originally
question.
get their power is it's just granted from their patron. So my
Mhm.
patron is still providing me power to probably accomplish his deeds that he tasked me on, regardless if I remember things personally about my life. Is how I would take it as a
Got a
warlock. It'd be
point.
different about
Actually, that's
some
fair,
sort of
right?
spellcasters that had to memorize and learn these traits, but I didn't. They were just granted to me.
That is an interesting possibility. I will consider it, but I'm probably going to side with DJ on this one. Anyway, all right.
I did not give a conclusion. I just posed a question.
DJ is going to be here to start shit. I see how this is going to work.
Obviously, that's what
He's
he's
going to
here
throw
for.
chaos that we have to dodge.
All right. Well, guys, let's go ahead and pretend like we're going to get into it.
Can't wait.
Okay, now let's actually get
Damn
it.
it. Jesus.
Last
wow.
sessions, we dealt with the repercussions of the distraction that this party had planned out the previous session. Horrible things happened. Anja saved Merrick's life, most likely, by grabbing onto him and throwing herself and himself, her, and
That's
he and
fine.
her.
Her and him.
yeah, okay,
Her and
down
him.
the rabbit
Double.
hole or the dole hole, whatever you want to call it, and in doing so, rubbed off on her insanity and sent her screaming down the tunnels. Luckily, there was a large fire overhead, so no one was really concerned about why there were screaming voices coming from the
That's
sewers.
right. True.
But eventually, Merrick and Riley did manage to get a hold of her and
I
get
calmed
her.
myself down too, apparently.
Yeah, apparently.
And I didn't go
Happens.
more insane, which is like, let's take that. I made the
That
second.
would've That would have been great. It would have been wonderful.
Nope.
Yeah, no, it wouldn't have. So these three ended up going to their predetermined meeting spot, waiting for the one, the only Bran, who decided to help the party by hindering them and alerting the camp that something was amiss by unleashing the stables, and then proceeded to light a mansion on fire and walk in to confront possible BBEGs. That's big bad evil guys, for those who don't listen. Had his ass handed to him. Thank you, Booster Gold, wherever you are, for for killing that high perceptive son of a bitch. And he is at the bottom of a burning mansion. However, he did ask for aid from one of the people being smuggled out. Their family was being smuggled out, and so they offered to help by instigating some more ruckus. And he witnessed Bran's departure from this world and let the rest of the party know, and then asked to be reunited with his family. Along the way, we find out Merrick's been married 3 times, and essentially, is it Danny Glover? Am I thinking of, or he's Danny Glover or Donald Glover? Which one's the too old for this shit guy?
That's Danny.
That is Danny. All right. I just love that. And we find that Riley has been strangely affected ever since everything happened, spending a lot of time reading his newly improved tablet, something a little bit sleeker, but still ancient, cyclopean looking. That's a big word. I was reading some Lovecraft.
It's
earlier.
not an Apple iPad?
No. It's a tombstone.
It's
Got
a
a stylus
tombstone?
and everything.
Wait, is it? Wait, it's a tombstone?
It's a tombstone.
What's the name on it? Or is it like some weird language that nobody can read?
You've never seen the tombstone up close, so you'd have to ask Riley.
I can always sneak behind him and look over his shoulder too.
It's just insane gibberish. And give me a dread saving throw.
Yeah, no, fuck that. That's probably why I haven't. I was gonna say that's probably why I actually haven't done that. Plus, also privacy, you know.
You respect the one person in this party's privacy who has no issues jutting into yours.
I know.
No
because
concept
I'm
of
the good guy here.
Knowledge should be shared.
Yeah, God.
I risk my sanity in saving people, and
You poor idiotic fool. Oh my
it
goodness.
feels so cool,
Never
though.
put your dice in a giant bowl
Oh, Jesus
because
Christ.
you will never find anything.
Was there anything else you were reiterating here?
Yes.
We're about
You
to...
eventually came across, after a weird sound, you came across the refugees, the refugees' tracks who had recently just left the city, along with a strange creature's tracks. Eventually, you came upon both the refugees and the creatures. First mate Aiden Pasela was busy fending off this creature, whatever it is, while the refugees were tucking underneath this massive jungle tree that this creature has just been tearing apart. As the 3 of you look upon it and upon its tracks, for Merrick, its shapes and its tracks keep on shifting and changing until eventually he just blots it out of his mind. For Riley, he sees, I believe we decided it was an ass blaster from Tremors 3. A somewhat small, okay. For those at home who don't watch Tremors 3, you're monsters and you should watch it immediately, but start at Tremors, the original first and then work your way through it. A fairly weird, hairless bird-looking creature with weird exposed holes dripping these ichor, kind of like caviar looking sacks of pus from out of its holes. Anja sees what looks to be this massive looking insect with this thorax, almost kind of like resembling this ant queen, where its bottom side is just so low it's dragging along the floor. Again, these ink black pustules just popping and burping behind it, and its thorax is this human skull and rib cage, and where it extends these large, oh my goodness, these large claws. I could show you a picture, but man, where'd be the fun in that? Oleg, recognizing that his family was underneath the tree, rushed out to go and be with them, and the creature, deciding it wanted easier prey that wasn't hiding underneath a nearly fallen tree, decides to leap upon him and pierces him through the head. And I think that's where we start off tonight. Guys, why don't you roll initiative?
I have one question.
I have 7 answers.
How long were we standing there watching all this go down? Because I'm wondering if I could use a hunter's sense against that thing.
You said last time that you were charging behind Oleg, attempting to stop him.
No, I didn't. Did I?
Yes, you did.
Oh, I didn't. All right, I didn't remember that because I didn't act. So
Yeah, that's the thing. When you decide to interrupt the DM, this is what I do.
no,
I'm
that's
gonna
fine.
remember
That's
that
fine.
shit,
I
and you're
couldn't.
gonna
No, I
suffer
couldn't.
for it.
No, I couldn't remember. All right, that's fine. I just didn't remember.
All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Anyone with a 20 to 25?
No.
I know someone who does. Merrick, did you say you were
No.
20, 25? 15 to 20.
Nope.
15.
No.
Oh my god. You guys are all gonna die.
Maybe.
Okay.
It's fine.
10 to 15.
13.
14.
There we go. Okay.
We're all over 10. That's fine.
Yeah. That's Merrick and Anja. 13. All right. So with an initiative of 36, the
Jeez.
creature goes first, and you watch as Oleg body shrivels up like a Capri Sun and then proceeds to be reinflated
What?
like a Capri Sun. You literally see the skin start to tear and scar on the sides of its body. It just expands like flesh is detaching from skull. It is truly horrendous. And then
How dreadful.
how dreadful indeed. In fact, I would say the nearest persons should probably make dread saving throws.
Why? It's not blood.
Because it is very dreadful.
Who's
All
the
right.
nearest person? That'd be me.
All
Merrick?
3 of you. Yes.
All 3 of us. Okay.
All 3 of you.
Should have. Oh, I don't want to.
That's wisdom, right?
That is a wisdom saving.
Oh, fucking hell. Nope.
22.
What the hell?
I
That
can't
was-
fail a wisdom save.
Nope. He can't, and I can't make him.
4.
I rolled better than Merrick. Holy crap.
And
I know, let's see
Anja,
what's that. I failed. I'm under 10.
you are under
I
10.
rolled 6. Jesus fucking Christ. That's bad.
Oh, just a hair bit. It's
Wait, what?
fine.
How much dread was I at? 3? I wrote it down, so hold on. What was I at?
Yep, go ahead and look at that for me. Do
I
not
believe
mind.
it's no, this would put it 4 unless it's more. God damn,
You
well, it's
guys-
gonna lean right into this.
Both get 2 levels of dread.
Shit.
Hey, I'm gonna need you to give me another dread saving throw there, Anja.
No shit. Yes, that's above a 13. That's a 15 on the die.
All right.
That's
You managed to
escaped
hold yourself
twice.
together.
Hey,
Hey, I have good news for you.
I'm at 5. What is 5?
You are panicked and you are going to make a dash and drop everything you're holding. So you're not holding anything important, right?
I'm trying to think of Did I have time to draw my weapons? I guess is the question. I went
We'll
after
come
him.
to that when it comes to your turn.
That's fine.
All right. Riley, you are up next. Anja has skidded to a halt, as has Merrick. Merrick will get to what's happening to you in just a second here. What would you like to do?
So this thing's an enemy first. I should ask that, right?
It appears to be so, yeah.
It appears to be.
Yeah.
All right. Then I'll Eldritch Blast it.
All right, go ahead.
14 to hit?
Miss.
Of course. If it had an initiative of 36, I don't know what the hell is wrong with this thing. So yeah, we're gonna do that.
Okay.
And
You got another one, right?
yeah, I have 2
Mm-hmm.
because I am that. Thanks for the reminder. The
Yeah,
next
you're
one was an at 20.
That'll hit.
Okay. 4. 13 damage.
13 damage. All right.
Yeah, and I think I get a bonus. So is it how bright is it outside?
You guys have left this as getting early morning, and there are storm clouds kind of rolling in. So
So is
it's
this dim
fairly-
light?
I would count it as dim light. That's okay enough.
All right, I'm gonna go one with shadows.
And disappear?
Yeah, I'm gonna go Drax mode.
Oh. Ernie, I hate you, you son of a bitch. All right, Merrick, you are at 2 dread. So you are unable to approach this thing. And I mean, honestly, you just watch Oleg, something happen to him. And then he's being blown up like a balloon. It's hard. Something is doing it to him, and you have an idea of what it is, but you're not sure. Man, what's going on?
Yeah.
Something bad, and something is there. Maybe it's like a blur invisibility spell. You just cannot comprehend it.
Where exactly are we? Are we at the actual place with all the refugees, or is it just like we're near it and there's some
You're
people around?
on the way, and there are
Okay.
people who are hiding underneath this massive jungle tree that this creature has been just trying to get at them for quite a while.
Well, I guess I'm not getting anywhere near it. I'm just gonna throw my magic dagger at it,
Okay,
see if that annoys it.
that is at disadvantage. It's just really hard to place what it is or where it is.
Fair enough. Oh, 18.
18 will hit. Nice.
That's a D5 for 7 damage.
7 damage. All right. Hey, Anja, what are you planning on doing? Oh, sorry. You know what? I'm being rude. You do have a bonus action. Did you want to do anything else?
No.
No.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
mean, come on.
Well,
Give him
you
his
can
bonus
attack it
action.
again
Don't
if
have
you
a
want.
box. Yeah, don't you? Oh.
All
That's-
right. Anja, you are up. What would you like to do?
I just look at me looking at the GM like you already friggin' said what I'm doing. I know what I'd like to do. I can't do it.
Well, if you have a bonus action, I'll let you potentially do that.
I mean, I would, but I can't. But it's not going to do me any good unless I'm in melee with that fucking thing,
Okay.
or it attacks me.
Yeah. It is
I
absolutely.
mean, if
horrendous.
that would counteract the friggin' panic and overwhelm that emotion, but I believe that's a higher level. That's a higher level thing. That actually
gonna-
it can do that. I mean, I know what I'd like to do, but I can't do it. And it doesn't make sense to at this moment.
All right.
I guess
Run like a coward,
Yeah, you gotta just run.
like a scaredy cat with your tail between your legs.
Unless you freaking want to, unless you'll say, no, that doesn't happen. And I do the other thing instead. And that's a GM call, though.
You run.
Okay. Yep.
I'm a dick. No, I tell you what.
No, you're
let's
not
go
a
ahead.
dick. That's the fucking rules, man. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
She's panicked. That's what
She's
would
panicked.
happen.
Yeah.
I said it's whether or not you want to. Technically, it's not in the rules to do that at this level.
What's your movement speed at the moment?
Oh, it's 30.
30? Okay.
Yeah, I'm not going that far.
Yeah, no. 60 feet.
And the
Sure.
question is whether or not, I mean, she was going after Oleg. She wouldn't necessarily have both her weapons drawn either. Because she's going after him to try to catch him. So she would need her hands free. Is that fair?
I have here that I rolled 100 on a D100.
Of course you did.
Yeah, I think your weapons are falling down onto the ground.
Well,
As you
let's see. Wait. I'm
ski
just
down.
curious as to what I would have rolled. I would have rolled an 07 there, sucker.
Oh. All right, we'll compromise. The
One weapon.
few magical items that you have on your person, you throw down the mirror blade.
That's fine.
All right.
I still
And
have, what do I have? I'm not drawing them anyways. I mean, I'm just running.
Yeah, sure. So you turn off, you run. Merrick, Anja is leaving you behind. You almost touch into Riley there, but he is so invisible, you don't even notice he's there. And that brings us back to the monster. It drops the corpse, and you just hear this, and it begins to float up in the air. This misty shrouded thing. You know how you're always looking at your nose, like you can always see your nose in your eyesight, but your brain has just removed it from your vision? That's exactly what's happening in this case with this creature. But you hear this, and whatever it is lands in front of you. And let's go ahead and kill you. Merrick, does a 13 hit?
Does not.
Ow. But I'm sure this 19, that's a 25, will hit. Am I right?
That hits. Yep.
Okay. All right. That is going to be 40d6. Oh, shit. You're going to die. That is 15 slashing damage. And give me a DC 13 strength saving throw, please.
No strength. That's not good.
Oh, God. This should be so good.
Nope. I rolled a 9.
Something proceeds to pick you up into the air.
Fuck.
We're going to kill you all tonight, guys. We're done.
No, you're not. You're going to
Yes.
catch me first.
How much damage did you do?
You took 15 damage slashing total
Okay. I'm
as
gonna
this thing grabs onto you.
at least use my uncanny dodge reaction to have that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll have that, but you're still caught, so that
Yes.
might prevent you from uncanny dodging while you're still in its grasp in the future. Just to be mindful of that, okay? I might have you roll to see if you can do like a oh my goodness, dexterity saving throw to see if you can avoid and can kind of avoid the damage in the future. Riley, I passed. Oh no, I didn't pass you. Riley, you're up.
Yeah.
Yeah, this thing just proceeds to pick it up like these praying mantis claws appeared from its chest and proceed to grab onto Merrick.
So I can see this thing clearly, or
You can see it perfectly fine.
I can see it perfectly fine.
Yeah. You see what looks to be an ass blaster with now praying mantis claws picking up and preparing to
Ass
rend into Merrick. I'm sorry, it's the perfect movie, and it's exactly what it looks like in a version of it.
So, just wondering, how big is this creature? How
This is a large creature.
large? Oh, perfect.
Mhm.
So, centered on its body,
Screw you, man.
I'm going to
Yeah.
cast a Cloud of Daggers. And since it's a 5-foot cube, Merrick should, at least at the moment, be outside of that range.
Now we find out if it's intelligent.
Yes, you fill the air with spitting daggers in a cube 5 feet on each side, centered on a point you choose within range. A creature takes 44 slashing damage when it enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there.
Okay. Do I need to make myself a save right now?
Start of its turn.
No.
You said when it starts its turn in the area.
Yeah. For the first time on a turn or it starts its turn there. Yeah.
Mhm.
So I think, I don't know if we have to wait till the next turn or me casting it does its first round of damage.
Let's say casting it casts its first round of damage in this particular roll.
Okay. Because then it will have the ability to probably move out of it, I would think. But
Yeah.
All right. So let's do damage. 16.
All right. Jeez. All right. So yeah, these magical daggers proceed to cut and tear at this thing. Merrick, you feel something slap against your face and over your armors as this black pustule caviar-looking substance just starts covering your body from all these dagger wounds. It's not blood, Anja. Don't worry.
I'm just
Anything else you
not
would like to
looking
do?
at it, so what the hell does it matter?
Anything else you'd like to do, Riley?
No, I'm not going to use a bonus action. Or how far am I from it?
You are probably about 2 move actions away. I would say about 45 feet or so.
About 45 feet?
Yep.
Well, how far is Eldritch Blast range? 120 feet. Yeah, I'm gonna use my movement to move back another 40 feet.
See ya.
Eldritch Blast has 120 foot range. I'm fine. I'll help.
All right. Merrick, you are up. You're grappled by this thing. First off, give me a Constitution saving throw with advantage.
Constitution?
Mm-hmm.
With advantage. Okay.
With advantage.
18.
Okay. That's interesting. All right. You are grappled by this creature. If you want to escape, you can use your action to do a acrobatics check or athletics check, a DC 13, or you can just hang in there and just go to town on it. I don't know, or die. I'm fine with either.
I think I'm gonna try to acrobatics my way out of this.
All right.
So, do I get disadvantage on this?
No, you have
Okay.
a straight roll.
13.
13 on the dot. You manage to slip out of these, whatever the hell is holding on to you. Do you have a bonus action?
I want to get away from this thing.
Yeah, sure.
Hide it to me. Grab my friggin' sword, damn it, if you're on the way by.
Do I need to disengage first?
If you want to, that's your choice. I won't tell you how to play your character.
Yeah, I don't remember what. Yeah.
You'll want to disengage first, probably.
Yeah.
You want to disengage first.
that-
Friggin'
Yeah, but that'll be my bonus action. I won't have time to run away.
Wait, but you haven't moved yet, have you?
He has not, no.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
you disengage
Okay,
the bonus
perfect.
and you move.
Perfect. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna use my cutting action to disengage, and then I'm gonna move. Let's see, it's doubled if
I'm just
I'm
running
sprinting.
It's just your flat movement speed in this
Dang,
case.
all right.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. All right, I'm gonna run 25 feet towards Anja.
All right. All right, Anja. Riley has ran past you at this point. Every once in a while, just turning back and throwing something. Continue running.
I don't know. I don't know how long it lasts.
Go ahead and give me a D3.
So a D6
Divided by 2.
divided by 2. Nope. Nat 1.
Okay, so
I
One more.
would assume.
yeah, you continue running this one other turn, and then go ahead and we'll do this now. Give me a dread saving throw.
Yeah, because this goes well. Oh, actually, that's not terrible. 14.
14.
Yep.
Okay, I am actually a bloody liar. You do that before you run. You are now down to dread 4. You are disadvantaged on attack rolls when it is there.
Here's a question.
Here's an answer.
The source of my dread is technically the Oleg's remains, right?
The source of the dread would be that you just watched something horrible happen to Oleg.
Right. That's what I'm trying to
And
figure
it
out.
could happen to you next.
No, that's not what I meant. What I meant is it Oleg or is it the monster?
It would be the monster, the
Okay.
creature capable of doing such a thing.
That's why I wanted to clarify that.
Mm-hmm.
What about me? Because I can't perceive the monster.
How come you
Son of a
can't perceive
bitch!
the fucking monster? Oh my God, that's true. You can't perceive it, so you can approach it.
Not that I really want to, but
All right. So wait, I have disadvantage.
We'll discuss
on
this on
attacks.
your turn, you son of a bitch. All right, Anja,
All right,
yes.
So I get disadvantage on attacks, and all right. So basically, you're saying I'm not continuing to run.
You're not
I'm
running.
30 feet from the mirror blade.
Unless you want to run.
No, I'm 30 feet from my mirror blade, which I
Okay.
assume is right by the base of the monster. So,
Actually behind the monster at this point, since it leapt up to go get.
oh shit. Oh, I'm gonna have to go. I should go get it. How far behind the monster?
With how far you are, it's probably going to take 2 move actions.
2 movements,
to get
okay.
there. Yeah.
All right. God, this is tough. What to do? Because I got also things to do. I still have 1 weapon and it still does work. And I've got a number of rounds of bonus actions before I actually really need to have 2 weapons.
Sure.
So my first action is this. I'm gonna call back to the rest that if people were paying attention. But Anja actually kind of ripped off her armor, which y'all think is kind of crazy.
Yeah,
But
Anja's
it's all
standing
clingy
there
and
naked.
no,
in
she's
the middle
not
of this
naked.
field.
She's not
It's
naked.
really inappropriate, Anja.
I got
Come on.
fucking clothes. Okay, you don't wear armor on. You wear armor on top of clothing, but you took off the armor and then.
Yeah, I never knew that. It was like, what's under the kilt kind of question, you know?
Yeah, no,
Someone who's never worn armor,
There's
obviously.
nothing under the kilt, actually.
Yeah, there's nothing. A proper Scotsman would be nothing under that kilt.
And so,
Isn't
like
it the same with
proper
armor?
Scotsman-
A proper warrior doesn't wear any
All right.
armor.
So now here comes the fun part. So
and like a Scotsman, completely nude, Anja.
no, I'm not naked. I've got clothes.
Of course you do.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, then everybody would have seen the friggin', mark on her
Oh,
back.
trust me,
Jesus.
everybody can see it.
No, they can't. She has clothes on.
Come on.
It's not like she's a naked barbarian.
Come on.
So basically, now we'll cut to this, and I just had fucking enough of this bullshit after watching Oleg die, after Brand died, and she just fucking can't take it anymore. And with a primal scream, I would like to rage as my bonus action. As the ever benevolent Kyle has allowed me to swap out a level ranger for a level barbarian. And I'm going to go running into that asshole's grill. And I'm going to make 2 attacks. Now I don't have reckless layout, which is unfortunate. But this is going to help. So I think I make 2 attacks.
Mhm.
So I'll be with my scimitar.
All right.
Mirror blades dropped. How far behind it is he? Is it?
How far behind what?
How far behind the monster is the mirror blade? You said it'd be 2 moves, but how far is it now that I'm moving?
If you're 1 move to get to the monster, 1 move to get to the mirror blade.
Okay, he moved up that far. All right, I may just leave it there actually for now.
Sure.
At disadvantage. I rolled 2 10s, so that is 17.
That will hit.
All right, let's see. New ability. It's just gain advantage of strength touch saving throws. Damage. Okay. I get +2 to melee damage.
Yep.
All right. So that's gonna be wait, is it 1d6 +4 +6?
Mhm.
8 points of damage on the first hit.
All right.
That would have been great. That was only a 10.
That
Oh.
misses as your first blade swings. Oh, your non-magical. not
Yeah, but no
cool
magical blade.
Oh,
It's just a
interesting.
scimitar. I swung it twice.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Um,
Well, in that case, you do all 8 points of damage and more of this ichor and this air as you kind of cut into it a little bit, and it just kind of splats you as you cut into it. Which brings us back to the top of the order, the monster. Oh, it's there to kill you, Anja.
You want me to roll damage again?
That is great. Go ahead and do that for me.
Nuke him! Come on!
Yeah, let's see here. 11 damage.
11.
Nice.
Ooh.
Nice!
You guys are doing great. Yeah, just cuts and gashes are opening on this thing. It sounds like a bagpipe now that we're talking about Scottish people and Anja's full moon on display.
I
so
know!
we do-
She's not naked! God, you know,
Oh,
it's the
sorry,
reason why
my
I'm wearing
bad.
this thing.
All
This
right.
is what she's wearing. A green shirt, short sleeve with fancy little trim on the edges. That's what she's wearing.
All right. So, does a 17 hit?
Fuck, you hit me exactly. My AC did not suffer at all, by the way, by
Mm,
losing my armor.
all right. That is
That
going to
does-
be 8 piercing damage.
All
And
right.
give me a strength saving throw.
All right, so that's 8 reduced to 4 because I am raging.
Oh,
That's so lovely.
you.
And I rolled advantage. I feel like Anja got kind of an upgrade here by doing this. Oh my God. Why are my dice so fucking terrible? That's a 10.
Yeah, that fails.
Fuck.
Pirate dog dice for all your dice rolling. needs.
Hey, I have an order in with her for a set for Anja.
Yeah.
I'm excited when she makes it.
So this proboscis
Ugh.
proceeds to stab in through your shoulder blade there, hitting bone, not doing quite as much damage.
I don't fucking care.
Isn't that what happened to Oleg just before he died?
Wait, did I take another?
It's
Did I take
laying
more damage?
eggs.
Wait, did I take another point of? Did I take more damage?
You did not take any more damage at the
Okay.
moment. And that is the end of its turn. Riley, hey, what you doing? Things are turning around.
Well, I'm 85 feet away from that proboscis, so I feel good.
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna. I think I can still cast Eldritch Blast with a concentration spell.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Then I'm gonna Eldritch Blast.
Pew pew pew.
Pew pew. Exactly right. So let's see. The first one misses with a 14, and the
Just
second
misses.
one misses with a 14.
Hey, you're doing great there, Riley.
Hey, I got the cloud of daggers on it, and I'm
Yeah,
85 feet
great.
away. With my bonus, I'm gonna just take a glance around, make sure there's nothing else sneaking up on me.
Yeah, sure. You look around, there doesn't appear to be anything else around.
All right.
I mean, just the screaming, frightened family in the tree, but that's behind the monster. You don't want to go anywhere near
It's
that.
a perfect panoramic visage. Just me standing 85 feet back, the
Mhm.
sun just coming out, the
Yeah,
tree,
not
people
quite, but
screaming.
yeah.
It's great.
Beautiful, beautiful place. Merrick, Anjas just turned around and started running back at the creature. Someone else is going to get hurt now. So, what would you like to do?
Still confused. We'll put a pin in the whole Anja thing here in a second.
Yeah, sure.
How far away am I? Am I still
You're
like?
about 25 feet.
Okay, good. So,
I'm so happy someone's confused by this.
okay.
Oh,
How much
Thank you.
Go ahead and give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
wisdom?
We're doing another dread.
5.
5. Yeah, no. You can't see it, but whatever this thing is just, it's there, and so you're still affected by the dread. All right,
Ah,
now continue your turn.
It didn't go up. I'm just still affected.
Stay unaffected at the moment.
Okay.
You made a good point, so I thought I'd let you roll again.
All right. I'm just gonna throw my magic dagger at it.
All right, go ahead and throw.
I'm still at disadvantage.
You are.
All right.
If you roll a 1, there is going to be a percentage you hit Anja because she is grappled.
That's okay. 15.
That hits right on the dot.
Oof.
Sneak attack damage.
Excellent.
yeah, because I'm engaged.
Like a bitch.
Are. I didn't know you were dating.
Ah, oh God, yeah, I'm dating this monster. Sure.
I mean, it is naked Anja joke, loving a monster, whatever.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
19.
Nice.
19. Whew. It is going on its last legs here.
Oh, good.
Mm-hmm. That brings us to Anja, unless bonus action, Merrick?
I'm good.
Nope. Okay. Anja,
Bonus.
Take.
Take what?
7 points of necrotic. Oh, no, not 7. Oh, take 11 points of necrotic damage. Lower your max HP for the moment
By 11.
by 11.
Let me think how to do that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, rather max it, that's how we do it. So 64 minus 11 is, God, I can't do
53.
that. 53, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And
Well, it doesn't look so terrible.
give me a dread saving throw as
Oh,
you are
God
grappled
damn
by
it.
this creature.
I really just want to fucking stab it, damn it. I make it though. Well, I think I make it. That's a 16.
Over 13. Yes,
Yeah,
you make it.
right.
You're good.
All right. Slayer's Prey. Because that does not require any thinking or whatever. It's just an ability.
Okay.
So I'm so happy
Remind
I
me
can
again,
do that.
please.
It's just a D6 to damage.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
The first time each turn it hits.
Okay.
It's not a hugely impactful thing. It's
No.
so it's fine.
Yeah.
All right, and I'm gonna make 2 strikes. At disadvantage. Well, I'm gonna fail that one. Fuck you, because I don't think 11's gonna hit. Oh, I had a nat 20, but that's gonna hit because that's a 16 on the die.
16 hits.
Plus what, 5? Let's see. Plus 7. So that's 23.
23 hits.
All right, 23
Barely.
hits. So I'm rolling 2d6 plus 6 because rage. All right, so 12 points of damage.
12 points of damage. And with this primal roar in its face that was a shriek of fear, Anja cuts it down.
I cut down a tree. No way, it's a bug. It's not a tree. I keep thinking tree ant. Oh,
Behind the creature as it falls, you see First Mate Pasela running out, swords drawn, getting ready to stab at the creature. You just killed it before you could help. Oh.
it's okay.
Of course.
I like doing it without help of NPCs.
And First Mate Pasela just, oh, holy crap. Oh. Thank
I look
God you
like I'm
guys got
about-
here in time.
I
Yeah.
look like I'm about to attack First Mate Facility.
hmm
Because
And he takes a step back.
Ah!
I mean, this is a scary guy to begin with, but you're kind of taking the bolts here.
Anja looks really scary right now.
hmm And what would you guys like to do?
Take a bath.
I don't know. Should I release concentration on my spell?
It just continues slicing over.
Right over on.
Well, Riley, go ahead and give me a Yogg Sothothery.
Ooh. Yep, that's an ass blaster, all right. I rolled a 10.
Rolled a 10.
Yeah.
You know this creature. You just can't put your finger on exactly where you know it from, though.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, while it's fresh in my mind, I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna drop my concentration and I'm gonna sketch a little drawing in my tablet
Mm-hmm.
with the attacks and things that I saw. Just taking notes.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Did you give me a Constitution saving throw, by the way, Anja?
I don't believe so. When was I supposed to actually make that?
Yeah, just go ahead and roll that, please.
Was that when the proboscis was there, by the way?
That's a 14.
Interesting. Okay.
I love the fact you're saying that. I think it made it, but who knows?
Who knows?
All right. I was gonna say after a round goes by, the rage will drop off anyways because nothing's hit her.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is there something in her? Will whatever might be in her? Do I? Yeah, I'll drop obviously the rage drops. That actually felt kind of good. I'm gonna look at where the hell did it stab me?
Shoulder.
Yeah. Left. Okay. First I'll go pick up my mirror blade
Mhm.
and then I'll check out the wound in my shoulder.
Yeah.
So how's it look?
Looks like a regular old wound. There's a little bit of a bump growing up around the sides as it kind of swells up. As you pick up the mirror blade, though, you can kind of take a look at Oleg's corpse. And it is just filled to the brim. Ears, eyes, this black slime caviar substance is just leaking out of his body.
Fuck. Anybody? Actually, do I have a torch? Is it okay if I do? I do have a
You have a
torch.
torch.
I want to basically light him on fire, burn the body.
Yeah.
Should you alert the family before you
Yeah,
do this?
say something.
I mean, this is out of character. Obviously, Riley does not give a shit and he's 85 feet away, but
right now, I mean, I feel like it's the merciful thing to do right now, and something awful is happening. Like, what is his where is his family?
You actually, there is a mother and a young girl, probably about 7 years old. And she is just straining to get out of her mother's arms to approach Oleg.
There's so friggin' much today. I'm fine. I will acknowledge. I will look to them. I'm like, is it okay to burn this? Because this is not good. We need to do this.
Yeah. Before you even have a chance to approach him, First Mate Paselas, you should burn the body. They shouldn't have to see this. Because like I
Right.
said, this is like a Capri Sun, puffed up, ripped edges. I mean, if you're like,
So
hey, little
is
girl,
the
come see your father.
No, that's why I'm hoping she doesn't friggin' let go of the kid. Actually, can Pasela, turn them and sort of guide them away?
Yeah, he can do that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because they probably, unless unless the mother wants to watch this.
No, she goes to console her daughter, as does Pasela.
Okay, and then I'll burn the body.
And it ignites like gasoline.
And I back away.
Yep. Go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Jesus Christ. Hey, Carrie, if you're listening to this, please give me that set of friggin' pirate dog dice. It can't be any worse than this. That's a friggin' 9.
Okay. Let's see. That is 5,
I'm good.
10, 16,
What?
20 points of fire damage as
How the hell
body-
did that? Oh, it exploded?
It just lights right on fire and then explodes.
I did not expect that. Well, that explains the failure. I didn't expect that to freaking happen.
Mm-hmm.
I probably get thrown. Is it a forceful explosion or is it just fire engulfs?
It just just engulfs, kicks up. Some of that black ooze you had on your face actually ignites from the heat from it.
Oh, God.
Quick and rubbing that off. Hey, good thing you took off that armor, right?
What about the damn the armor wouldn't have helped. What about the hey, did it friggin' destroy whatever's in my shoulder? My shoulder catch fire?
No. It just seems fine. Why
Yeah,
are you
sure.
worried about your shoulder? Come on, guys.
I played D&D I'm a longtime gamer. Remember that? I've seen a lot of shit happen. Fine. I sort of stumble away
Yeah.
and I fucking sit,
Mm-hmm.
looking not so great. Now I can actually use spells.
Yeah, sure.
Oh wait, I have like no spells. I got one spell left. I will use it to heal myself.
Okay. Now, First Mate Pasela approaches you all.
Not great.
Whatever that thing was, it just came out of nowhere. And without Kenzo over here, I could barely carry on that thing. Thank God you guys got here.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Here, do you want me to wipe some of that gunk off your face?
I think it's probably it's probably burned. I'm sure it's gunk, or is my face burned right now because of it?
Yeah. Yeah. So you guys have reunited with these refugees, taking care of Oleg's corpse in a way. And at this point, the only thing to do is to continue marching on to the refugee camp. Unless you have questions or you want to do anything while we're here. Merrick, Riley?
Close enough to the water that I can bathe.
I want to wait till we get to safety of camp. I know I feel horrible too. I feel really horrible. I assume I still am down. My max hit points is still low.
Yep.
It's not low.
My only concern is I think I'm covered in that black explosive stuff.
Yeah, you can find the time to clean yourself off with that.
Okay.
That's
Maybe
fair.
if someone has prestidigitation, they would be nice to do that, but
Okay, if you ask, here you go. Prestidigitation.
Hey, can I have one too?
Sure.
Thank you.
I'm a team player.
And what little clothes
Supposedly.
Anjo was wearing suddenly disappear as
What
They
a
were
Fuck!
filthy.
No, please stop
Actually,
making
It
me
was actually
naked.
okay.
Here's
All right.
here's mending as well.
There you
Touch.
Yeah, too bad it doesn't mend wounds.
No, your clothes.
Oh, okay, great. Oh yeah, they probably, that come to think of it, a lot of it probably burned with that. There was enough damage that a lot of her clothes burned. Well, if
So,
anybody's looking at her
as-
back, they'd see that friggin' brand.
go. If you want to describe it at this moment, of course.
How did
Do
I
you
do?
want, before we continue, do you want to be touched and have your clothes mended right now?
Oh, well, if you touch us, are you touching me or the clothes? I guess that's a good point. You know, I
That's
don't like
you.
to be touched.
Yes, I just remembered when Pasela reached for your
Remembered.
Yeah,
face.
that's right. Well, she would have flinched.
Yeah, and that reminded me. So I didn't mend your clothes.
No, you can mend the clothes, just don't touch my skin.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Take a breather, you wash off, and begin to make your way to the refugee camp. Go ahead, and I will take survival or nature from Merrick and Anja.
I will give Merrick advantage on survival.
For me.
Yep.
Okay.
Ooh, I needed it too. 17.
17. Okay.
I helped.
Yeah, as you begin to get closer and closer to where this refugee camp is, and as we discussed last time, you're kind of familiar enough with the area that you have an idea where it is. You begin to see tracks of various humanoids, all kind of headed in this direction, and it's easy to follow.
Oh, that's right. I was trying to actually cover up the tracks.
That's right.
Uh,
You want to
so-
go ahead and give me the survival roll for that?
Yeah, sure. I'll try. I
Yeah.
can certainly try. And I'm gonna, this die was not bad, and now it's just not great. I fell to 13, so it's not totally terrible.
13. Yeah.
Yeah.
You think you're doing a good job.
You could roll 1 and you'd say the same thing. You think you're doing a good job.
Yeah.
I wasn't doing a good job before either. I think I rolled worse.
So yeah, you continue on your way. The skies kind of lighten up, but there's still that dull slate gray, and you can kind of hear thunder start to rumble as this storm starts to pick up and appear out of nowhere. Nothing as bad as the night when you guys had your shipwreck. But just this downpour of rain. And you make it to the refugee camp. Ramshackle blankets being held up between trees, just outside of the mouth of this huge cavern where water is just kind of streaming down. Dull fires are kind of glowing inside. And Riley, as you approach, give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Wisdom save. All right.
You're bad at these.
Yeah, 15.
15, yeah. As you approach, falling behind these two, there's this pause. An unwelcomeness. overcomes you. And you just kind of shake off this feeling and continue to follow them inside. But as you kind of glance around, you notice that kind of on these, between these sharp, jagged rocks, between these large kind of palm trees, in the sand, there are these strange geometric patterns crisscrossed here and there. And it's just something that catches your eye on the way in. Eventually, you are met with the Toa guard, who, upon seeing you and First Mate Basela, proceed to bring you inside, which is good because the rain is just coming down harder. And this massive cave filled with smoke and soot due to the fires. Shadows dance along its walls. Miserable, absolutely miserable faces in every direction you look. Human, elf. You see the locals of Farzine, and every once in a while you see someone who must have come in from Urul Katan, who may be someone with a little bit more sense than whoever had stayed there. And you're brought to this ramshackle building, leaning hazardly against a cavern wall. Trying to think if I remember everything here. And inside you see what looks to be a gnome, just decrepit and ancient. But when you walk in, he's actually a human who is so wrinkled and so kind of shrunken in on himself, as the gravity of the world kind of weighs on you. You shrink a little bit, with long wiry fingers, long wiry arms. Clearly someone who has been a sailor his entire life. Greets you and introduces himself as Obed, who, if you had a chance to meet him, is the shipwright of Farzine.
How do you spell that? Obed?
O-B-E-D.
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 Okay.
He greets you. Well, looks like nothing's all gone to shit quite yet. And he looks at each of you. Where's the spooky fucker? Well, you're fucked up, yeah. Whatever the hell you are.
He can make it.
Shite. Not a lot of people have made it these days. Ain't nobody got the sense as I do.
Actually, if
Smell
you
trouble,
look,
you smell storm, you get hiding.
sorry. If he looks, by the way, you probably can tell because she's got the mask tied and it's all charred and burned tied to her belt.
Mm-hmm.
And she'll point at that. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but I thought maybe he might actually notice that. And it should be said it's out.
As a matter of fact, yes, he is wearing a kilt. And he is bare-chested, nothing but the kilt on. He's got the little tally flacker there at the front there, little fur pouch, made of sealskin, actually.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, that's good to know because Riley's a curious fellow, and he was always curious what's worn under a kilt. So, prestidigitation, a little breeze.
Dread save.
Red save, yeah.
And you see termites crawling in and
Oh!
out.
Oh,
Ew.
all
As
right.
it turns out, his third leg is a peg leg.
Oh,
And-
Jesus.
no.
The worms crawl in, the worms crawl out.
No!
Oh, I love you, Riley. I really fucking do.
Yeah, shite. Doesn't matter if you're even in a cave in any shelter. There's always breezes coming through here. He tucks himself back in there. So, where's Lothar?
Where's who?
Lothar,
Lothar?
Captain Lothar.
Haven't seen him. He's not here?
No, he was going on a scouting mission to the city. See if he could find some things and possibly rescue more people.
Oh, shit.
Haven't seen him in weeks.
Weeks.
Well,
Yeah, let's be fair.
we were out of town for a while. We were exploring underneath in the lava tubes, and we had just returned when we were all arrested. Town apparently already went to shit while we were away, and basically we try to cause a distraction to get more people out of town, but we never crossed paths with them. He may be fine. I don't know. We really just don't know.
Yeah, probably he's reliable sort. Always disappears on his own too much anyway. So what the fuck are you doing here?
We're refugees like everyone else.
Same as everybody else.
Are we? I have no idea. I'm just following
We were
expatriates.
That's right.
I have no idea
just
why
looks at
all
you.
these people are in this cave, what those geometric shapes are. I'm just going with the flow.
Refugees from what?
Yeah. What happened?
You don't even remember we were arrested or anything. So
God, he
I
had on the
remember we
fucking head,
walked
did
into
he?
towns. They pointed spears at us. Blacked out.
poor bastard. I said-
Immense power. Blow up a building.
Oh. I came to just in time to hear from Anja. All right, we're blowing up that armory. Gotcha. Okay.
so great. But I'll be like, we were wanted, and I will definitely air quote that we were wanted for murder and treason. Basically all faked.
Probably should
Because
go around telling
we're
people that.
part of the enemy, apparently. So that's why we're here. We can't stay in town.
That makes sense.
Is this the resistance?
And you're wanted, you say? Well, not much of a resistance as it is. Most of the people left and took whatever they could. We don't have weapons. We got clubs. The Toa Guard are armed at the moment, but it's not enough of a fighting force to take over the town again.
Okay, they are against, most of them are on our side, right? Well, we did deliver a blow to them because we blew up all their black powder and whatever else was in that warehouse.
Oh, that'll be fucking useful. But there's still a giant fucking wall between us and them. And we don't have enough people to get in. So, you could call us the resistance. But at the moment, we're just water getting ready to smash on a brick.
I mean, I know we're pretty good, but I don't see the three of us being able to take this town ourselves. But something has to happen. You guys can't stay here forever. And whatever's going on, I mean, we saw other places on our way back that were, well, they were wrecked and deserted. And so it's not going to just probably stay in that town. If they find us, it's going to be really bad.
Aye.
We have any boats or ships available to us?
Well, we have a skiff, a little rowboat.
What happened to our boat? Where's Visalia?
I think it's on the other end of the beach, on
Yeah,
the
I
opposite
know.
side of the town.
But did like our enemies sink it, or is it still there?
It was being protected by the golem,
Mm-hmm.
Mozetta.
True.
And
That's right.
well, Obed, your captain paid me to have the ship fixed. So I went out, I towed it back into the bay, and it's sitting in Farzine right now with a brand new mast on it. Still a little broken for wear and still needing a bit more work. But you see ghouls wandering around the street thinking like they own the place all hoity-toity. You leave.
Makes sense. So what's the plan?
Well, honestly, I was here waiting for Lothar. I ain't much of a leader. I'm just trying to keep everyone together at the moment. I put up defenses around the camp here to make sure the jungle corrupted creatures don't want to come in. And as long as we don't go too deep into this cave here, nothing comes out.
I kind of look, well, we're in a building, I guess. So
You're in a little bit of a building, yeah.
Excuse me. What do you mean by that? Don't go further into the cave.
yeah,
What's
that
back
was my
there?
thing. I was gonna kind of look like into the cave.
I'm
but
just gonna ask because now I'm curious.
it's a very fair question.
Sent a Toa scout down there. None of them came back.
Would you like us to explore for you?
Not right now.
I was asking Obed here.
Not right now, but I would be happy to when I feel
I'm going
better.
to be honest with you. There's more important things to do, and as long as nothing comes out of those tunnels and we don't go too far in, we're left fucking alone. Here's the issue. You guys being here and being wanted men
Fuck.
of those Arul Khatan fucks. I think people are pretty happy to see you here, but they're starving. The water ain't here, is only average to drink. The place is ramshackles. You can barely stay warm at night. Again, the Toa are few. They're good, but they're few. And I'm starting to worry about some issues with rats running around here. Some people are starting to get sick.
If only we had a doctor.
If only you had a doctor. If only I
Well,
We
you
have
planned
also-
two-
this bit with a doctor in mind.
we do have a couple people here that are pretty good at survival.
with survival experts.
We
Yeah.
can find food. We can
Mhm.
probably help clean this place up.
Teach you to make fire.
How we could build the fires. I like building fires.
Yeah, that might be useful and appreciated.
You don't have anybody here that's knows survival, huh?
Oh, the Toa Guard are here, yeah. But again, they're out scouting around the jungles, making sure nothing too big comes in through here. I made sure the wards drawn in the sand there are going to keep out some of the beasties that come crawling in here, but any of the big nasty stuff is probably going to some of the big nasty stuff is just going to be able to break through.
Lovely.
Here's my thoughts. You guys are worn out, tired. Take some time to rest. Lothar said that he'd be back in a week if we don't see him any sooner than that.
How long has he been
Take
gone?
some time, make yourself fucking useful. He's been gone for 3 days now. And with that, unless you have any questions specifically for Obed,
I would like to ask if he knows what those geometric shapes outside are.
the
Or-
wards I made.
Oh, the wards you made?
Yes.
They're very impressive. They almost kept me from coming in. I had a very odd feeling when I approached them.
I look at you kind of funny.
Everyone's kind of looking at you funny at the moment, like,
Well, I am kind of mutated and weird and warlocky, so totally understandable.
might want to sleep outside the wards just to make sure everyone feels comfortable.
That seems like a bad idea.
Until you make yourself more ingratiated to the people here.
That's fine. I know how to make potato soup and potato stew and all sorts of potato-related foods.
And he knows how to use them to stop our pools and chips. Maybe not very well, but he knows. I don't like the idea of anyone sleeping outside beyond the reason why those wards are there, so that something doesn't come and eat them.
That's a good point. You know what? I'll stay away from everyone towards the back of the cave. Don't worry.
Fair enough.
Not too far back though, because we don't want you to get eaten from whatever's on the other side.
Mhm. And so with that, he sends you out, unless again you have more questions. And as you exit out of this tiny hut, you see again just more of these dirty faces, tears streaking on the mud, torn clothes, and while confused, you can kind of see that there's a little bit of hope gathering in their eyes as they look at you, like whispers are going on.
I look like a freaking disaster, but I do my best to try to make him feel better. Like I smile at them and try to look hopeful.
Mm-hmm.
In spite of the fact I'm burned and gashed and whatever.
Mm-hmm. And you guys make your way to the back. One of the Toa guards, Tua, the Toa guard, makes his way back to the back, and he shows you the tent that you guys can sleep in.
Thank you.
And as the rain just comes down harder and harder, you guys can go ahead and take a long rest.
How restful.
Since I only need 4 hours, can I use the other 4 hours to go trace the wards outside in my little tablet?
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
Maybe study them a little bit. You know, I'll stay on the inside of the wards,
Yeah.
but that's what I'm going to do.
Mm-hmm. As you wake up the following, evening at this point, maybe just later on in the day, we see a small lump in the bedroll that Riley had been sleeping in near a fire.
So I get my long rest before I go investigating whatever the fuck that is.
Sure. I mean, it's only a few feet from you.
Is Riley in the bedroll?
Riley is not in the bedroll.
Is my hit
Because
points?
then that lump would have been something else.
Is my hit points still reduced?
It is back to normal.
That's what I was wondering. Okay, fine. A long rest. Am I so dead I don't have any dreams?
You pass out from exhaustion.
Perfect.
You are demanding, people.
Hey, well, now it's a question of what happens every night when she goes to sleep. I mean, you've made the long rest way more interesting.
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm.
Well, I'll go ahead and uncover it. Whatever's in this bedroll. That's fine.
Yeah.
I'll be next to him.
Sure. You peel back this bedroll, and basking in the warmth, you find what do you find,
Oh.
DJ?
Oh my God. He said I was gonna love this.
Absolutely nothing. Nothing's there. Dirty pile of underwear.
DJ is playing a pile of dirty underwear.
I don't know.
Riley's dirty underwear.
Well, Riley laid an egg last night.
Oh my God, cats! I think you're Are you muted?
His mic's
I
up.
am. I am. I haven't spoken yet.
Oh my God, it's Catman.
You see a tiny, almost black, more like Russian blue, cat curled up.
Hi. Are you sleeping?
It
I'm in the-
lazily opens its eyes, looks just.
You're really playing a freaking cat. Oh my God. I love you so much. Oh my gosh. Hi. I'm going to go up and I'm going to scritch you behind the ears.
Are you comfortable touching cats?
Sure, it's not people.
Very
Is that fair? Is that
Maybe
fair?
you'll-
Is that fair of Kyle? If touches it.
100.
Okay, that's fair. I will make it. Wait, it's not a save, right?
Nope.
D100. 78. Or do I just? It's not a will save, huh?
It's not a will save. No. Yeah, you go to pet the cat and you can just kind of imagine the prickling. I mean, it's fur, but as you imagine it, it just feels like trying to pet a porcupine the wrong way is kind of what you would imagine when you feel like touching it.
Um,
Damn it.
the cat would like to roll an insight check.
Sure.
Does a cat have a name? Can we name you?
I'm going to ask the cat if it's Riley.
So that's a 19. That's a 19 on the insight check. Do
Mhm.
I understand that she's like fearful or something?
Yeah, I would say so.
Very well. I need to
Damn it.
message just him because no one else can know.
Oh, this cat. What the hell are you doing? Oh my God.
We're making this as complicated as possible.
That's right.
God,
We're
this
bringing the furries into
explains-
this now.
This explains so much now. Right away, you said I hindered myself. Yes, you did. Oh my God.
All right, I have
Oh.
sent you what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And the way I do that is by rubbing, like bunting up against her hand.
Oh no. You're gonna
Ooh.
touch me.
Mm-hmm.
That is a wisdom save, correct?
No, that's an immediate point. That's a trigger. When you
Wisdom
trigger,
save.
that's-
Well,
it's a point.
what
of,
I did-
Well, it's immediate point.
Remember
of
what I
dread.
did, Kyle?
Yeah,
what
no.
it does.
Yes. Is she? I don't
Oh,
think she's willing.
I'm getting a
So
save.
she needs a wisdom save first. Yes.
And hell no.
What'd you
Did
roll?
I get a? Did I get
I
a?
rolled a
promotion?
low. Okay, threes on the dice just are not helpful.
Yeah.
That's a 5.
And
Fuck you,
you
dice.
feel
Ugh.
this dread that's been kind of building up within you gets
Mother-
pushed down
What?
and pushed away, and cat rubs up against you, and it's just fur,
All right, so
warm fur.
even though I failed, it wasn't a failure.
No.
Oh my gosh. I look at the cat like I know. Mara
It'll
can't
also
do
affect
this.
anybody within 20 feet.
That is correct. So, Riley, if you decide to make your way back to the tent after you draw the wards,
Oh
it's
yeah.
fairly large, and each foot is different symmetrical thing. So I imagine you took the time to walk around the whole thing, and so you
I
come
copied
back,
all of them into my tablet.
you come back to this scene. Wisdom
And I'm-
saving throw, Merrick and Riley, please.
And I'm petting him.
All right, wisdom save.
Feels
Nat
so good to
20.
do something.
Yeah, no,
6.
whatever. Again, this kind of like, Jesus Christ, what the hell have I gotten into? That molds away. Maybe you're not too old for this shit. And it's just a very lovely cat, it looks like.
Oh, we failed to
Riley.
save against the cat. That's great. I'm glad I failed it.
Anja is doing the weirdest thing you've ever seen, and
Petting him?
Eric's just kind of mellowed out there.
Do I see the cat?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Is he purring now? Because I'm scratching him behind the ears real good.
Yes, the cat is purring now.
Oh,
Oh, cute kitty.
who are you? What did anybody's cat?
Early, did you pick up a stray?
I
Just tilts its head,
don't
looks at
remember.
you all.
I
Look
may
at him.
picked
Is
up a
this
stray.
Is this Bran reincarnated? I mean, this is
I don't
what you
know.
rolled on the reincarnation chart.
Tilts ahead.
I tilt my head to match.
Did we all just?
Yes, we
That's
did.
like-
You know you would. You totally would. Oh, this is like the happiest moment I've had since before we went underground.
So
I
the
wanted
cat
to
will look around.
I want to talk.
Do I find any clay, like in the dirt?
It is rocks and sharp stones, unfortunately. You're in a cave.
Then the answer is I can't do that thing.
Okay.
Can I speak with the kitty?
You have telepathy, right?
Yeah, I've awakened mind. So if I'm within 30 feet, I can say, "Hello, kitty. What's your name?" in its brain. As long as it understands the language, it can respond in my mind.
I guess the question is, can you understand all languages?
The specific spell or a specific feature, let's see, is I can telepathically speak to any creature you can see within 30 feet, or if it understands at least one language of you, if it understands at least one language. I don't know. Maybe I don't get a response. I can just speak to you and ask your name, I guess.
You understand other languages.
Yeah, I have Abyssal, Common, Deep Speech, Elvish, and Halfling.
And in Abyssal, you hear.
I am the darkness.
Meanwhile, I'm going, his name is Mr. Floofykins.
It's okay. It's okay. All cats talk like that.
Yeah, I know. It's all right.
Actually, I will
Please tell
stand
me you
up,
can-
stretch first. Must
Oh.
stretch.
I was gonna say, please tell me you're
A good
fucking
minute of stretching.
talking cat.
Ooh, big stretch.
And
You
then
gotta say that when you see a cat stretches.
Yep. And then I'm going to wander out of wherever the sleeping area is, and I'm gonna go see if I can find the material I want.
Sure.
I would think there's some probably nearby.
Oh,
So
I kind of
Tail
almost
lops
want to
back and forth.
follow. I kind of
Yeah.
want to follow him. He's my new friend.
that's up to you. As soon as
Yeah, I'm gonna follow him.
he leaves, that feeling of dread comes back.
Oh, jeez.
Only lasts a minute, if I recall.
Let's see. It's been a while.
Been a while since I first saw you.
Oh my god. What the heck did you do, DJ?
It is concentration up to a minute.
Mm-hmm.
I do follow the cat.
And I don't know if you guys are doing a train or something like that, but you follow this cat outside, and it finds not too far from a little body of water, some dirt, mud, clay, and
The cat goes over to the dirt, mud, clay and just starts pawing at a bit of it. Kind of rolling it up. And it kind of sits there, looks at it. And almost like, it looks like it's playing with it. Kind of putting it into a bit of a shape. And I'll ask the GM, am I capable of getting into the shape I need?
yeah, I think that'll work.
Okay.
Yeah. Like
So
playing
once
with a cat turd.
So I get it into the shape. Probably take the claws and actually kind of scratch it a little bit. And then once I have it into the shape of a ziggurat,
Neat.
or rough shape of a ziggurat,
Not a pyramid, huh?
close,
Egyptian, you know? Cats.
close. I'll stand by it. I'll look at up all of you and his whiskers wiggle a little bit. And then you hear, hello, I am Mr. Knight. Even though it's like not talking because like he's not really speaking, he's still speaking his language.
I'm like looking at the ziggurat going, what the fuck?
Hello,
good to
Mr.
have some-
Knight.
It's good to have some capable servants here.
Are
You
all these
really
people
are,
in the
Jack.
cave your servants?
Of course, all you hairless things are servants.
It's a cat. They all think people are servants or staff. Cats have staff. Dogs
We
have
need-
others.
We need to talk. I've lost my comfortable home. And, well,
No.
at least all of you seem to have some capability of doing something. You know, making something happen, I would say. So, I need you all to follow me around.
If you would like, you can ride my shoulder and I can carry you. I promise to keep you out of danger. I'm very good at that.
I
That is, of
mean,
course, expected. Any of you, of course, might ride at any moment.
I would like that. I think you're one of the first things I've been able to touch.
Well, of course, I'm me.
Did you do something in there to make me feel better?
Yes, of course. I could tell how scared and damaged you are, as many of your kind often become.
Yeah, that's probably sums it up pretty well.
Do not worry. I know that your species is fragile and often has bouts of issues from day-to-day life. I will help you deal with it.
I think you've killed the GM, by the way.
Is that night with a K?
No, it is
What is your
night
first?
with an N.
What's your first name?
Mister.
It really is just mystery. You don't
Of
have
course
like
it
a.
is.
It's not Fluffy or.
Oh, those little sounds you all make because you can't understand our true worth. Or I figured it was just cute little names because you can't remember our real names. Ah,
You're the first one I've ever talked to.
I have
Usually-
seen you before.
Me or us?
You, but not here in the other
Oh
realm.
shit! Wait, in the Dreamlands?
Ah, you have a spark of intelligence. That's good. That's good. You know of the dreamlands. So many of you know nothing of the true world around you.
Apparently, I go there quite a bit.
Yes. We cats. We reside both here and the dreamlands.
How much control do you have in the Dreamlands?
Control? We are one with the dreamlands. Do you not see the doorway over there? And he just kind of looks off to the side.
Actually, I'll try to see what he's looking at.
You don't see jack shit.
I do not see it.
Oh, it is gone now. Another one will appear shortly.
I only go there when I sleep. Apparently, this is all new to me.
We go there as we sleep. We go there as we will physically. It is just something we are superior at.
I just figured out that I was doing this because I guess I awoke. Like,
Yes,
for
you
realsies.
have potential. All of your kind can have potential, but not many discover it. Sadly, this spell will only last an hour before you will no longer be able to hear me. But
Damn it.
I will teach you my language. Luckily, and this is why we keep you as servants, you have a knack for understanding us very well, very quickly.
I'm gonna be so you can only do this an hour a day.
No, I can do it more, but it takes a bit, and I have to play with this horrible mud.
Wonder if there's something we could get you or have made for you that would make it more of a permanent thing.
Permanent? Probably not. But you will understand me shortly.
I feel like there's a lot I could learn from you.
Oh, there's a lot all of you could learn from me, of course.
Yeah, but this might help. Do you happen to know? Maybe the DM does. Can humans gain control in the dreamlands? Like, can I wake up here when I want? I tried to do that and failed. And when I go there, I'd love to actually pick where I land. Is that something that's possible?
With your race, I do not know. Your senses are so dulled. You don't have the acuteness and superior sights and smells and feel that we have. I do not know if your mind is capable of such control. Maybe. I've not seen it though.
Certainly don't want to end up where I ended up the last time.
I do not know exactly where you ended up the last time. I caught a glimpse of you running. But
Well, whoever that was, I have the name written down in my journal. The hell was the name of the thing? The Zug, right?
Oh, the Zoog?
Yeah, the one that was trying to capture her, who was actually watching over, I think, a lot of the time that she was before she woke up.
Maybe you should take good notes.
I do. It's a now I have to find it, and I need my glasses so I can actually read it. I did actually write the name down, but now I got to find it in the notes. Maybe I should put little tabs on this for every session. Let's see. Before that, oh, here we go. It wasn't back that far. How do you Zalige? Is that it? How you pronounce it? Zalgi.
Mhm.
Wow, it's Zylga.
ZLG.
Zalgi.
Mhm.
I don't know who
What
that
was
is.
written in the book, man.
I will ask the GM if I have ever encountered or heard of this Zoog.
I mean, first of all, Zoogs are delicious.
It was he was a Zoog, right?
He was a Zoog, yes.
Okay.
The name probably does not ring a bell, and this is just one of those things where Zoogs are delicious for cats to eat. You know, real delicacy there. And so Zoogs just try to avoid Dreamland cats at all possible.
Oh, actually, something else I forgot to mention.
Mhm. He's dead.
Mr. Knight has a collar on. It's a black collar, but he has what looks like a bell. But as you take a closer look, it's actually a little bird skull.
Like the Raven Queen?
No, not a raven skull.
Oh no,
little
not
bird
Raven
skull.
Queen. Interesting. Basically what you saw was me running from him. He was
Why?
trying to
It's a Zoog.
because he said I'm useful. And he actually, it's really funny. He warned me people were going to come knocking at my door because I'm useful to them, because I can travel and I'm awakened.
Interesting. I don't know why he just doesn't get a cat then.
Yeah, that's it. Well, he's a Zoog, I guess.
Oh, yes. Oh, I thought you meant the people, not the Zoog.
No, the Zoog tried to capture me. At least that's what I was told.
How would you be captured? Oh, boy, you might.
I don't
you
know.
need
He
more
said
help than I thought.
I was told I was gonna be drugged. Let me find that other name here. Let's see if I can find her name. I know I wrote her name too. The one whose voice was in my head that warned me. Of course, I'm not really sure if I trust her either. What is it? I wrote it down. Oh no, I'm not in the right point. That's problem.
Pompeii.
Yeah. So I said,
Pompea.
yeah, I said I have it written down. I'm just not in the right spot in my book here. I wrote fuck ghouls. That's what I wrote.
Guys, we've got to talk about this. What's with this hatred for ghouls? It's completely irrational.
I always wanted to be a ghoul. Like, I don't,
Right?
there's no hatred here, right?
Yeah.
They seem cool. You can learn things by eating brains.
You know, it's just some people ruining other party members' fun. It's like, come on, guys. I just want.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Taste.
Pompeii.
Very snack sized.
I should hope the DM is right about the name.
Hey, wait. Do you know? Well, no, I was trying to find. Have you ever heard of her?
GM again, if I've heard of this Pompeii.
Yeah, go ahead and roll intelligence. You can put maybe history on it or something like that.
Well, that's a nat 20.
That's a nat 20. You have actually encountered this woman. She is also so people who awaken and become actual humans and humanoids who become aware of the dreamlands is actually very rare. more often than not, you'll just see their dream selves, just kind of having their dreams, living their dream lives, and just being completely blissfully unaware that they are leading two different lives.
It's literally cat TV.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's
That's
fair.
why the cats rule Uthathar and not the humans.
Do we know?
You-
Actually, question. Do
Answer.
I know what area she was in?
She is not too far from the city itself. She would be several
That city.
days away.
Which city?
Uthathar.
Okay.
Oh, it's not the Golden Sea.
Pompeia is a priestess within the city. Before she had awoken herself, she has been a caretaker of the cats there in the city, and when awoken, just kind of continued doing that thing. Woman of a very pleasant demeanor, and she lives in Farzine. So
She's here.
Well, I haven't said anything yet.
Shit. No, that's Carol.
Shut the fuck up, Anja.
That's fucking Carol saying, well, shit. No, it's fine.
Is there anything else I should know about her? Does
yeah,
she
with a
seem like a
natural
general
20
person, like a good person or a
The
trustworthy
best
person? Or anything?
person.
That's what I'm
best
shooting
person.
for.
When she buys the tuna from the can, she gets the good tuna.
right.
She is also the head of the priests and priestesses of light. She is numero uno.
Ah,
Oh.
yes. I'm
Okay.
surprised you don't even know her. She's here. She is very nice. We cats love her in the Dreamland. She is one of the few hairless ones that have fully embraced the travel. She actually resides here. She is
Oh, shit.
some important figure with, I don't know, lamps or fire or light or something. I don't pay attention to that. You hairless things have so many different beliefs and struggles that you go about.
Oh my God. Then the warning was true. She's the one who warned me that he drugged my food.
If she warned you, then this was most likely true.
And I need to see her.
You were near the city. You were near my city. You were near Allcat City, Thar.
My dreams originally took me to something called the Golden City. But
Have I
it
heard of
was,
that?
I guess, overrun.
Have I heard of that?
There was
I
a
don't
big battle.
You are aware there was a human city overrun. Well, history check.
This is fascinating.
Nat 20 again. Holy crap.
Wow, Jesus, you get all the good dice. Yeah, why couldn't you roll this when you were playing Brand? Damn it!
Yeah, that would have been nice, huh?
Oh, fuck.
But then you wouldn't have had Mr. Knight.
No, I love Mr. Knight. You were absolutely right. I want to run away with him.
The Golden City she is speaking of was laid under siege by one of the great old ones, as well as a large Mygo army.
Migo army?
Migo.
I call it
Mygo.
Mygo. I call it Fat
Migo,
Boa, too.
Mygo, whatever.
Say
Let's
Migo.
go get some ice cream. All right. Okay.
Ooh.
Laid siege, completely and utterly destroyed. No survivors.
Huh, apparently one survivor.
Yeah, I kind of looked at her. It's like, this Golden City. You come from there?
I used to dream about it. I remember the siege. It was horrible. Everyone, it was overrun. I saw so many dead. So many dead.
I know of what
But I
happened.
kept falling asleep. I kept waking up here.
You should not exist then.
I
But
was-
you do.
I was pulled away and ended up, I believe, with the zoo.
Very interesting.
Oh, shit.
I could see why somebody might view you as important.
I'm sure what to make of it.
Possibly. You were definitely different then. You should not be alive. There should be no one alive from that city. That human city in the Dreamlands.
Mr. Knight pulls out a knife.
Claws come out.
Well,
I
shit.
scratch you for 2 damage. That's the next I do.
Don't touch.
Well,
Oh,
I
shit.
strongly suggest that you find this
Pompeia.
woman, Pompeia. Have we seen her in the refugee camp?
There are maybe 1 or 2 priests of light in the camp.
Could we ascertain from what he was saying it was the priest of light? Because he didn't exactly say that. We can figure that out, right?
I would suppose so. Yeah.
Okay.
It's actually the one priestess of the lantern that you're looking for.
I'm gonna guess she stays in the giant statue.
Nearby it, yes.
She's the head of the priest of light, right?
Mhm.
She's the lantern, you said?
I have seen her nearby the giant statue that you all struggled. Actually, that's a question I shouldn't say right away. When am I aware if the statue of the woman with the light was here prior to the city? Or not? Or did we build it? Or
Yeah.
you know, the
people
hairless
here
ones at
did
the behest of the cat.
Gosh.
Oh, to the behest of
Oh.
cat.
I definitely asked that lore like 20 sessions ago. Give me 1 second. I'll pull up my notes.
See, here's how you write really good notes rather than a diary. Because I'm basically writing Anja's diary. But I am try to put the names in there.
Let's see. Control F is failing me. Oh, maybe because I can't spell things. All right, for some reason it's not finding light at all in my document. Oh, there it
Wow.
goes.
Oh, okay. I was
It's
going to
because-
say.
I'll just go to the GM. GM.
Yes.
Do I know? Am I aware if
Where she
they
would
built
be.
it or if it was here beforehand?
Oh, yeah, the statue.
It was built by the people who lived
Okay.
on the island. Yes.
Yes, she resides by that giant statue that you all built.
And that's back in town. I need to see her. God, I may have to go back into town.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You want to go back in town because a cat told you to, Anja?
Mr. Knight looks at Merrick like, excuse me.
No,
If I did, I would expect you to. But I understand that your largeness, awkwardness, and clumsiness often draws much attention.
That is the first time.
And
I've
I'm
ever
actually
been called
looking at
that.
Merrick when I
Merrick-
say that.
Merrick is
You
beginning to
buffoon.
realize. I think Merrick, you're beginning to realize there's a lot to unpack when it comes to Anja right now. There's a lot to unpack here.
I guess I
no,
could do this for you and see if I can get a hold of her.
she got a hold of me, but she probably can't do that here like she can do elsewhere. And I look at Merrick, I'm like, we can definitely talk about this. I'm not things make a little more sense than they used to me.
I'm sorry. Things just made a lot less sense in the last 10 minutes.
Okay.
Himself.
So, all right. So, I just lore drop. Okay. basically when I hit puberty, I started having these dreams, weird monsters, and just really disturbing, and all sorts of just craziness. The Golden City. Hey, question GM. How
Answer.
long has she been dreaming about the Golden? Like, is that where she used to usually go?
Yes.
Was the Golden City?
Mhm.
Okay.
And this happened like 10,000 years ago, Mr. Knight. Time
Wait, the
works
golden-
differently in the Dreamlands.
Oh, the Golden City was like 10,000 years ago?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
It's ancient history. to
Do you
him.
tell Anja that?
No,
Again, time works
it
differently.
matters not. Yeah, it matters
It
not.
mattered not. But she would just like, she'd probably faint actually if she knew that. I dreamed about this Golden City. I lived there, and I guess I was happy, whatever. I haven't really gotten to the dreams before all the shit started happening. And recently, my dreams got darker. Well, they were pretty dark, I think. And they were disturbing to the point that they were disturbing me even in this world. So Chance tried to get help. And I'll just leave it at they didn't really find help. That really doesn't matter to this part of the tale. Anyways, recently it got bad though. Like it was overrun by this race of what they called Migo, and apparently a great old one, which is, I don't know, like Digon, I guess. We've heard of Digon. Father Digon. Apparently, I thought they were dreams, but apparently it's not. It's another realm called the Dreamlands. And Mr. Knight can travel between the two at will with total control, which I'm kind of jealous of.
I've already explained this.
Yeah, I know. I'm still totally jealous of it though. I basically just woke up in the Dreamlands and I was solid. Like he could touch me.
Yes,
and not
everyone
only that,
is.
and not only that could he could touch me and it didn't bother me. I don't know what it all means. All I know is I got a warning. Well, he basically said, it was really funny. He warned me that people were going to come and try to use this talent to do something. No, I'm going to do it again. I'm going to see if I draw. Yes, finally. Oh my God. I've been rolling to see if she ever puts a connection between her past and this ability. And so something she's just kind of sitting there. Something seems to dawn on her. That might explain a few things. Those people that try to help me actually probably just wanted to use me. I don't know if this clarifies anything, Merrick, but that's the deal. This is something I can do, and there's a lot more I want to know, because whether I like it or not, I'm going to travel there when I sleep. Although I didn't travel there last night. I just slept. I apparently was that tired.
My dear, everyone travels there when they sleep.
Even when you don't remember. I didn't dream last night. I just
They are called the
passed out.
Dreamlands. Only some know where they have gone, but everyone goes there.
This woman, Pompeia, they was talking about, she helped me. I was about to eat this food at the Zoog there.
You
It's
should have
kind
just
of
eaten
like
the Zoog.
I don't, a little large, and nah, I don't eat. I'm not a cat. I don't eat Zoogs. Wait, was he small? Like a mouse, or is he bigger? You're muted.
You're muted.
Jesus Christ, Kyle.
Bigger than Mr. Knight.
Bigger than Mr. Knight, but not what, but still small.
Yeah, I would say somewhere between Mr. Knight and Merrick sized.
Okay, so I'll sort
not
of do
quite
like,
the buffoon, useless, bumbling idiot that Merrick is.
hey, Merrick is not a bumbling
I'm only
idiot.
describing as Mr. Knightwood. Mm-hmm.
So, shit. What the hell was I talking about? I was talking about the Zoog. She warned me about the Zoog was trying to capture me, and I ran. That's when you saw me. And I did manage to wake up not long after here. And that's when we went to go off and blow up the warehouse. I don't know what it all means, but it means that things are going to get interesting.
And as you say that,
Uh-oh.
footsteps behind you are approaching.
Turn around.
It's a woman from the camp. It's Oleg's wife.
Oh.
And she, I'm sorry to interrupt whatever's going on here, but we could use some help back at the camp.
What do you need?
And with that, we will end tonight's session as the party, now back to 4 again, follow after Oleg's wife, making their way into the camp. The camera kind of pans through as you see little piglets are kind of being fed in a pen inside the cave. We see people whispering as they're doing their laundry, just talking. We pass over Merrick's map with the X's on it in red, and the caves with the strange figures carved into them. We go back outside, the camera pans, and we see in the trees, distance away, these ichthoid eyes glancing down at the humanoid village. Camera kind of pans through the jungle again, and we see what looks to be an old military camp, long overgrown. The flag of Uskan dangling from a lance. And we head back into the cave once more, past the tent where our party is sleeping, deeper into the caves as they wind and turn. The sound of buzzing flies, and we hear a low growl before everything goes dark. And when we get back together in 2 weeks, we will start a new bit of play as you guys help these refugees take back their town and do some downtime. Guys, that has been CRED Thursday night. We have Mr. Knight, DJ. We have Carol, Anja, Riley, the ever wonderful Ernie, who's hiding in the back, staying very still. And of course, I'm too old for this shit, Merrick, Jacob, or get your clothes back on, Anja.
Nope, that armor's never coming back. But she is dressed. I mean, she does wear clothes.
Yeah, of course. We all know
Well,
that.
she would wear pants anyways. I mean, the armor wasn't really, I sort of always imagined it was just the top part.
Guys, you can follow us on YouTube. Don't follow us on Twitch anymore, at least for the meantime. They're a bunch of fraudulent hosers.
You can't, anyways.
Exactly. Follow us on Twitter. Take a look at our YouTube archives. Catch up on everything that's been happening over here. This Sunday is the Calamity campaign. Always an awesome thing to watch.
Did you say Sunday?
Saturday. Sunday is
Saturday.
Margoo, obviously. And then Tuesday is that other show that we do. No one cares. Shush, Carol. Shut up. Thanks to our sponsors, Pirate Dog Dice and Oddfish Games, for their adventure sense. If you want to get some cool merchandise, check out Threadless Store. The CRED stuff is excellent. And listen to us on Podbean if you're on the drive. Personally, I would just put a screen in your car and watch us while you're driving down the road. But laws, am I right?
Terrible idea.
Absolutely. Those laws are terrible ideas. We should be able to do whatever the heck you want. Anyway, guys, wave to the camera. We will say good night.